I don't know what or how exactly I'm going to tie this video into that other video that I made, partly because it's 4 years apart, but I am really thinking that first off I want to say that it was about a peace that God gave me after I had applied for disability. I had applied for disability because my MS was taking its toll on me and I was in pretty rough shape at that time. And even though I didn't understand what was going to be happening next, God gave me peace, and I had been able to let some of the fear that I had been feeling go. And I praise Him for that. And then the next little part of that story was not even a week later. A friend had reached out to me. I found some old texts to just make sure my timeline was accurate. And it was really late at night, the text, and she says, "I have a job for you." And I thought, well, maybe she knew that I was trying to keep active and was doing some cleaning jobs and things like that. But turns out she had a job for me working alongside of her as a chaplain with Marketplace chaplains. And God was just really cool in the way that He not only provided a job that I was able to do at the time, so I was super glad that I was denied disability because I was able to just stay focused on that job. The details would take way too long for me to recount and then to upload. I'm not sure I'm ready to make a really long video, but I really think it's neat how in that moment God gave me the peace that I asked for, the help that I asked for, but ultimately He also had bigger plans for my life, and all I needed to be doing was trusting Him. So I think it's neat that He is at work in our lives all the time. We just need to stop and sometimes pause whatever we're up to and ask Him for that help, and then He'll give us the ability to trust Him, and He'll give us the ability to rest while we wait. And that job that I was given was just for that time. I was able to work there for a couple of years before once again my MS took its toll, and I had to let that job go. But He is so good, and He continues to act, and He continues to listen to my concerns and tend to me in such a patient way. And I know that He does that for so many people. I want to keep a record of these things because He is so faithful, and I am so forgetful. And so I like to retell my stories to my friends and retell the stories to my family and children, and so here will be an account maybe of the retelling of those stories in a way that might last a little longer. Maybe I'll even need to go back and refresh my memory on some of them, but I'll get around to why this is called Overwhelmed with Joy at another time. But right now I just thought I'd make a little segue between the 4 years ago video and the now, and say, yeah, I wasn't approved for disability because God had different plans for my life. So that's it. Thought I'd share.